In this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up a multicam sequence so that you can cut in between this camera, and any other cameras you may have inside Premiere Pro. Let's dive in. So I'm inside Adobe Premiere Pro, and the first step is to import your media. So as you can see inside my project panel, I have a folder named Media, and I've imported all my media. If you still have to import your files, you can go up to File, Import, and then go ahead and import your media. Once you have your files imported, the next step is to create a sequence. So you can easily create a sequence by clicking on your video clip and clicking it and dragging it to the new item icon. Or you can click and drag it directly into the timeline window, and this will create a new sequence for you. I'm then gonna one by one stack these video sources on top of each other inside my timeline. I also recorded my audio separately, so I'm also gonna drag that in as well. Once you have all your media sources in here, the next step is to synchronize all the sources. To do that, marquee select all your sources inside your timeline, right click on them, scroll down and go to Synchronize. Then be sure that audio track channel 1 is selected and click OK. If we zoom out here, you can see that all of our sources are synchronized, and the next step is we can trim off the excess video that is recorded. Since I went ahead and recorded each one separately, by the time I was ready to record, there's already a lot of pre-roll that we can just trim out here. So I'm just trimming my clips to be just around my recorded media. Once we have all of our clips trimmed here by clicking and dragging on the edges of them, the next step is to unsync and delete the onboard camera microphone and only keep the clean audio source. So in my sequence here, this is the clean audio source, and I want to remove the audio from my cameras here. To do that, you can marquee select the audio sources that you want to remove and unlink it from the camera by right-clicking, scrolling down, and going to unlink. Then you can marquee select the audio sources and then delete them by clicking on the delete key on your keyboard. I'm also just gonna drag my audio source up so it's on the first audio track here, and then I'm just gonna marquee select all these clips and then just click and drag them to the beginning of my timeline. Once we have all of our clips here synchronized and at the beginning of our timeline, to enable and create a multicam sequence, what you have to first do is marquee select your video sources, right click, and go to nest. You want to nest these together, and I recommend naming it something like multicam sources, then click OK. And the next step is you have to enable this nested sequence to be read as a multicam sequence. So to do that, you can right click, go to multicam, enable. This will change how the nested sequence is read inside this sequence. So now what we can do is go to our program monitor, right click, go to display mode, and change it from composite video to multi-camera. You should see it change to something like this. And now when we click play, we can change the camera source in between these other sources here. And depending how many sources you have, you'll have a different amount of boxes here to the left. So your sources are to the left here, and the live or actual composited video is to the right-hand side. So what we can essentially do is click play and click on the different sources when we want to make a cut in between the camera angles. Let me show you how this works. So I'm going to click play and cut in between the sources here. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up a multicam sequence so that you can cut in between this camera, and any other cameras you may have. And at the end, you can either click stop, or once you reach the end of your sequence here, you can see that Premiere Pro made cuts in between the cameras. So if we click and play this back sequence so that you can cut in between this camera, and any other cameras you may have. Now, if you want to make changes, it's really easy. Let's say this last clip, instead of going to this camera, let's say if I wanted to go to this camera, you can easily just click on this clip and click on the source that you'd like, and it automatically updates inside Premiere Pro. You can do this for any of the sources, so you can go back and make adjustments as needed. Now, these clips act as like any other clip in your timeline, so if you need to make adjustments to your clip timing, you can always trim, readjust as needed, depending where and how you'd like your clips. It's just the way it's being read is through the multicam view. You can always exit the multicam view by right-clicking, going back to display mode, and going to composite video. And now you can actually see the composited final video between this camera, this camera. Now, some other notes that I want to go over when you're in a multi-camera setup like this. Depending on how many sources and the quality of your video, you may have a hard time playing it back. And a few things you can do when it comes to that is to lower the playback resolution by clicking on the drop-down arrow inside the program monitor, going to half or quarter. This helps play back your footage a little bit better here so that you can preview the sources as well as the composited video. Another option you can explore is to create proxies of your video sources. And if you want to see how you can create proxies inside Premiere Pro for better video playback, I did make a video going over that. I will leave that video linked right up there if you do want to learn to see how you can do that as well. But that does it for this video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.